This is Duke University.
2012 was a memorable year for Duke University. An early highlight was January's Winter Forum, where more than 100 Duke students explored what it means to be a refugee. Hundreds of other students from Duke and North Carolina Central University came together to package meals for an organization that fights hunger. At the end of January, the Duke community gathered to celebrate the life of Mary Duke Biddle Trent Semans, who gave so much to the university, the arts, and North Carolina. In February, the walls of the Nasher Museum of Art lit up during a festival that highlighted digital technologies that are transforming the arts and humanities. And in college basketball's greatest rivalry, the clock ticked down in February as Duke's Austin Rivers took a shot just before the final buzzer. Yes! Blue Devils 85, Tar Heels 84. Spirits soared that night, but the human spirit thrives in many ways across our campus. At the Medical Center, Duke dedicated a magnificent new center for cancer patients. In March, Duke students celebrated what has become a colorful campus tradition, Holi, the Hindu Festival of Colors. Throughout the year, some of the world's most prominent leaders came to Duke. In April, former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice spoke with political science professor Peter Feaver. A few days later, Duke broke ground on its new environmental hall, which will be home to the Nicholas School and among the most energy-efficient buildings on campus. Duke named Paula McClain, a professor of political science and public policy, as the new dean of its graduate school. In May, thousands of students and their cheering families gathered in Wallace Wade Stadium for the university's annual commencement ceremonies. Also in the spring, Duke announced the first of several initiatives to offer free online courses to people around the world, like this neuroscience course taught by Professor Len White. During the summer, Duke's Coach K led the U.S. Olympic men's basketball team to another gold medal. 2 Duke students also won Olympic medals, divers Abby Johnston and Nick McCrory. Go Duke! And speaking of Go Duke, the newest members of our community, the class of 2016, gathered in August for their official class photo on East Campus. As they and other students arrived on campus, they found a former laundry warehouse had been converted into a wonderful new space for dancers and artists. Duke converted another campus facility too, although only temporarily. It kicked off its new development campaign, Duke Forward, inside Cameron Indoor Stadium. A few days later, the university named the Reverend Dr. Luke Powery to become the new dean of Duke Chapel. The good news continued when Duke's Robert Lefkowitz received the Nobel Prize for Chemistry, sharing the award with his former Duke collaborator. And then, ding, 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 Duke's football team rang the victory bell after defeating UNC in a thriller. For the first time in nearly 2 decades, the team was also invited to a bowl game. 2012 brought plenty of competition in politics, too. Duke students stayed up late on election night in November to watch President Obama win re-election. And as the year came to a close, Duke began a celebration of the 50th anniversary of Black students integrating its campus. Stay tuned for more on that and for everything else that lies ahead for Duke in 2013. It's been a great year. Go Duke!
Produced by Duke University. Online at duke.edu.